Joe Rogan gives his thoughts on Jon Jones finally returning to the octagon.
Like if he waits any longer, I feel like he needs to just stay away.
Well, according to John, the holdup is Stipe. Stipe did not want to sign for the fight for December 10th. And I don't know what that is, whether they didn't offer Stipe enough money.
And according to Ariel Helwani, if Stipe Miocic doesn't accept this fight, the UFC will target Jon Jones versus Francis Ngannou for March of 2023.
I think they're targeting when Francis's knee is recovered. A Francis Ngannou Jon Jones fight. The thing about Jon is Jon's wild, but he's also smart. And one of the things that Jon's doing,
one of the smartest,
putting on so much weight. He's huge now.
So Jon Jones is massive now, but he does need to get a fight. He's been making this transition to heavyweight for quite some time now, and Jon Jones is only getting older.
If he can maintain that endurance and keep that kind of pace that he had at light heavyweight at 205, and if you look at the strength and conditioning work that he's doing, man, he's doing it the right way.
It's nasty. But this ain't lifting weights though.
It's not lifting weights.
You already know.
It's definitely not lifting weights, but Jon Jones is still physically active. He hasn't let himself go, which just tells me this is someone who does still want to compete.
To be honest with you, like, we don't see what goes on, and I know he's training hard. I know he's well, first off, he did change the team, obviously, right? He got kicked out of Jason, I don't know the story behind that. You know,
I don't know
if
the
he's
story either.
Yeah, so my biggest thing, so like, all right, who you training with now? Who you sparring with? Like, who you working with? Like, you know, those are the things that I want to see. I don't want to just see you in the weight room.
So Jon Jones did get kicked out of his gym after the altercation that happened with his wife the same night he got inducted into the UFC Hall of Fame. But Joaquin Buckley is making some good points here. We don't really see Jon Jones training with other people. He's mostly like training in his garage. At least that's all he shows to social media. Who knows what he's actually doing behind the scenes?
Is he doing something with Henry Cejudo?
I don't know. I have no clue. You know, I think he was working with him for a minute. A lot of guys working with Henry Cejudo.
I like what Henry's doing. I like what Henry's doing. That's a focused man.
Big facts.
He's a focused man.
So it is still possible that we could see Jon Jones fight this year in 2022, but time is ticking. We haven't received any updates regarding the Jon Jones versus Stipe Miocic fight. It looks like Jon Jones may have to wait for Francis Ngannou, or who knows, maybe he ends up fighting a Tai Tuivasa or maybe even Derek Lewis. I mean, Jon Jones does have some options, and I think the UFC will pretty much let him fight whoever he wants to make his heavyweight debut. But let me know what you guys think of Jon Jones' return to the octagon. Also, please be sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed already, and watch this video next.